What's life look like right now between commuting and all that stuff?
Yeah, the commuting was definitely a big setback for me just because I thought I had found a rhythm and a little bit of flexibility. I remember when I first started commuting, I said, oh man, I'm not going to be able to make like as many coaching sessions. It's really going to change when I can work out. Probably
Mhm.
won't be able to have as strong of sessions. I remember June just like stopping me and saying, wait a minute, you can't start making excuses now for the next 6 months,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You were thinking about a way that you can still move ahead while enduring some of the changes.
yeah.
And I was starting to brainstorm, when is this going to fit, right? Jason, something that you alluded to that's a big theme, I think, for us is really we're doing this in finite windows, right? And as parents, we just realized it's not, oh, I could go to the gym Tuesday or Wednesday night.
Yeah.
It's either she's putting our son to bed or I am.
Yeah.
So if I'm not, I can either go to the gym or I can't.
Yeah.
On weekends, we both take advantage of the fact that our toddler still naps. That's like an absolute
Yeah.
session, right?
Yeah.
As that changes, I think we're starting to learn, okay, when are the times that we can make trade-offs, right? How can we both allow each other the opportunity to work out? And then in an ideal world, we've had a lot of fun working out together. Those are
Yeah.
our favorite times to go to the gym and come in together and catch up a little bit and goof around with whoever else is there,
Yeah.
but still get a really good workout in. So,
Yeah. And then when do you get your workouts in? Because I remember when we first started, you were in that 6 a.m. group of people, right? Now I see you at different times. What's that look like for you?
yeah, I try to get one coaching session early in the morning each week, and
Mhm.
then it's a mix of evenings and weekends. And it's certainly skewed towards open gyms just because the coaching session is more limited, right?
Yeah.
But having said that, I really do need that at least weekly set of eyes on some of my bigger lifts, just
Yeah.
as the weight goes up or hitting a wall. I really like to have someone. We're both very tactical in how we get input.
For anyone that's listening on that is not familiar with our model, we have an upfront where we put a lot of time, like one-on-one time to people up front to try to work with you, build this common language, form standards, all that kind of stuff. And then from there, we design programs for everyone, give them access to it so they can do it with or without us. Right. So when we say coaching hours, we have coaches on staff circling around like lifeguards, pretty much like trying to hold you to higher form standards, giving corrections when people want them, because some people don't. They just leave me alone. I want to do my thing. And then making program updates, troubleshooting, all that kind of stuff. And then open gym time is nice because you still have access to your program. You can do this stuff with or without us from anywhere. So we try to build some independence over time. And I think parents are perfect examples of they really need flexibility. They have, like you guys said, very rigid windows of when you can and can't work out. So we don't want to be the bottleneck for you guys. That's why we try to take a little more educational approach, because if we're the bottleneck and you can't do it, you're not going to make any progress that way. So whether you're able to do it with or without us, that's what we're trying to move toward. And I think you guys have found like a good groove in that, like you said, where you know when to come in for the coaching and give you some feedback and maybe adjust your program on your own too, to make sure that you could still do open gym and then circle back around in there when you need us.